Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about another experiment about the semiconductor PN junction diode. We will discuss. The name of the experiment is to draw the IV characteristics curve for a PN junction diode in forward bias and in reverse bias. So already in theory class we have idea about the semiconductor, then diode, then what is the PN junction diode, everything we have discussed already. Today we will do that experiment. We shall do that experiment for the PN junction diode for forward bias as well as the reverse bias. So here this is the instrument. So here at first we'll do the forward bias. So forward bias means we know that for the PN junction we will connect the P with the positive terminal of the battery and the N is with the negative terminal of the battery. So here this is the positive and this is the positive part of the PN junction diode. So the positive part of the PN junction diode is connected with the positive terminal of the battery, and from the negative, that is N portion, this is connected with the ammeter. This is the ammeter and this is the one port of the ammeter. So this connect to the ammeter. So that means the current starts its journey from the positive terminal of the battery, it go to the PN junction diode and then it flow to the ammeter. Now the another terminal of the ammeter, this is connected to the another negative terminal of the battery. So circuit is completed. I repeat once more, from the positive terminal of the battery, this PN junction diode positive terminal is connected. So current starts to flow and reach to the PN junction diode positive terminal. Then from here to the where it reached to the ammeter. This is the one port of the ammeter, and now from this ammeter another terminal to it come back to the negative terminal of the battery. So circuit is completed. Now how much voltage is supplied to this PN junction diode? Now that should be measured, and that's why with this battery one voltmeter that is connected in parallel. This is the two port of the voltmeter, and this two port of the voltmeter is connected with this two port of this battery. That means with this battery this is connected in parallel. So how much voltage is supplied by the battery, that will be calculated, that will be measured by the voltmeter. So when we will on the instrument, at the same time we can measure the voltage supplied to the PN junction diode and how much current is flowing through the diode, that also be measured by this ammeter, and we will take the reading, the input voltage and the current through the ammeter. This is passing through the PN junction diode and through the ammeter. Now here you can see the range of this voltmeter. Here one switch is there. So at this side 30 volt is written, at this side 3 volt. So I choose the 3 volt. 3 volt means now the range of the voltmeter is from 0 to 3 volt. Similarly for the ammeter, here this side is microampere and that is the milliampere. So we choose the milliampere. That means the range of this ammeter is 0 to 10 milliampere. Now we just on this circuit. Circuit on here. This red signal is there. Now I will just increase the voltage. here I slightly increase the voltage. देखो here point 1 is the supplied voltage, then the ammeter reading is 0. Again we increase to 0.25, then the ammeter reading also increased, slightly increased. Again the voltmeter reading is 0.5. Go here 0.5, ammeter also increased slightly. Again the voltmeter reading is shifted to 1 volt, then that is near about 3 ampere. Again I fixed it at 1.5 volt, then this is near about 5 ampere. Such a way we take a supplied voltage and what is the ammeter reading we will take. Now one thing, during the reading, initially when the voltage is increased, then initially the change of the ammeter reading is very slight, but after that the ammeter reading starts to increase more. So here we have to plot the voltage versus the current when the PN junction diode in forward bias. And one thing, how the measurement in the voltmeter. Here when you choose the 3 volt range, so from 0 to 5, तो focus करें, क्या focus कर रहे हैं? देखो see, from 0 to 5 there are 10 divisions. So from 1 division means what? 0.5 is equal to 10 division is equal to 0.5. So 1 division is equal to what? 0.5 by 10, that means 0.05. 0.05. So one smallest division of this voltmeter is 0.05. And similarly at this ammeter, from 0 to 2 there are 10 division. So 10 division is equal to 2 milliampere. So 1 division is equal to 2 by 10, that is 0.2 milliampere. So such a, by this range you have to take the reading. Now for the reverse bias. So here you can see here another PN junction diode. This is in reverse bias, arranged in reverse bias. So we just, that means remove this forward bias junction diode to the reverse bias. So this is transferred to the reverse bias diode. And here also we have to change the range of the voltmeter. Here for the 3 volt initially for forward bias, but now the range becomes 30 volt. I change it to 30 volt. That means the range of the voltmeter is now 0 to 30 volt. Similarly, here the range of the ammeter is also the 10 milliampere. Now we just on this circuit. So for the 30 volt range we will use this knob to increase the voltage. Now I am increasing the voltage, but there is no current. For the reverse bias we know at first for the reverse bias voltage there is no current. No current. I am increasing the reverse bias voltage, there is no current. I am increasing reverse bias voltage, there is no current. Increasing, suddenly to maximum value. Suddenly, at first if you see up to this there is no, again no current, up to this suddenly increase. So breakdown occur. We know that is the breakdown voltage. So such a way we also take the reading at different voltage to the different current for the reverse bias connection of this PN junction diode. So such a way we have to take the voltage and current reading for the forward bias, and also we have to take the voltage versus current for the reverse bias, and by the reading we have to plot the graph. So we will get one graph for the forward bias and another graph for the reverse bias. Okay, thank you.